This tree with the scarlet flowers behind me is a treat to behold. But as the adage goes, all that glitters is not gold. In this video of Tree Talk, I'm going to be telling you more about the Gulmohar tree.
Summer is the time when this spectacular tree bursts into flower across many parts of India. So flashy and flamboyant is its summer attire that one of the many common names of this tree is the flamboyant tree. But despite how common it is across India today, a couple of hundred years ago, this tree was nowhere to be seen in the country.
In city or in countryside, in gardens or by the roadside, when the Gulmohar is flowering, one is compelled to stop and stare because of its spectacular scarlet red flowers. But the Gulmohar is not a native of India. It has come here from Madagascar, and like several other non-native plants, there are certain issues with this tree.
Gulmohar trees have a relatively shallow root system compared to other trees. This makes them vulnerable to uprooting during winds and heavy rains, as the shallow root structure makes them more prone to being blown over, especially if the soil is loose.
In Mumbai, where I come from, which has particularly heavy rains and winds, often the Gulmohar is one of the first trees to fall down.
In fact, when you spot a Gulmohar tree, go closer and take a look at its trunk. Almost always you will find a buttressed trunk, that is a trunk supported with extensions like buttressed arches in a building that serve the tree like a walking stick serves an old man to stabilize it because the main trunk is not strong enough. Moreover, as it is not a native tree, it does not provide the same ecological benefits to local wildlife and insects as native species like mango and laburnum, etc. do. How then, you may wonder, did it become so common across our cities? A botanist and naturalist named Wenzel Boyer discovered the Gulmohar tree in the forests of Madagascar in the 1820s. He then introduced it in Mauritius, from where it then spread to different parts of the world. Today, the tree is seen in several tropical regions and planted in many places as an ornamental tree. Strangely, though, it is now endangered in its native home of Madagascar. It is said that the tree was introduced in India around 1840 in Mumbai, then Bombay. The local name given to the tree was Gulmohar, the word coined by joining gul, meaning flower, with mohar coming from the word more, meaning peacock, based on the shape of the petal of this flower. In West Bengal, the tree is called Krishna Chuda, or the crown of Krishna. In Kerala, this flower is called the Kalvaripu, in other words, Calvary flower, because it is believed that this tree existed on Mount Calvary where Jesus was crucified and that its red color comes from his blood. Known also as the Royal Poinciana and the Flame Tree, it is very popular as an ornamental and avenue tree due to its spectacular and vibrant flowers. To many, the tree also brings back memories of summer holidays and the end of school terms because that is precisely when the tree bursts into flower in India in the months of April and May. On tree walks, I often get asked if the Gulmohar tree is the tree popularly referred to as the flame of the forest. The answer is no. That is the Palash or the Butea monosperma. Here's an episode about that if you want to know more.
If an episode of Tree Talk has helped you learn about the trees around you, do share it with friends and subscribe to the channel for more.